Hi there and welcome to another episode of Rocket Fuel. In today's episode we're talking about DaVinci Resolve. Now DaVinci Resolve is a big piece of software, and so we're going to break it down and do a step-by-step guide on how to use it. Each episode we do will cover something different. Now we've done an optimization guide in a previous episode. Today it's all about beginners. If you're new to video editing and you want to learn about DaVinci Resolve, this is a video for you. And if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's jump right in. So, what is DaVinci Resolve? Well, it's a powerful and versatile video editor. In fact, it's such a good video editor that many movie studios rely on it for their editing needs. The great thing is that it's a free product, meaning that you can get started with it entirely for free. And in fact, the free version has more functionality than many paid video editors can provide. So you may be wondering why you should start with Resolve and not Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. Well, all three programs are very similar in how they work and what they're capable of doing. You could use any of them for video editing, and many people do, but in the end, the main thing that separates Resolve for someone new to video editing is the cost. DaVinci Resolve has two versions, the standard free version and the studio version. The latter has many enhanced features that are not available in the free version. However, the free version is still very powerful and can meet all your needs. So let's go grab DaVinci Resolve. In order to get DaVinci Resolve, we head to their website, link below, and scroll down a bit and you will see a download link. Let's click on the free download link. This opens up a prompt with two different options. On the left side we have DaVinci Resolve 17, which is the free version. Over on the right we have the studio version, which is a premium version of DaVinci Resolve. Now the premium version at the moment costs $295. You get a few additional things. It has more effects, it has some 3D tools, but all in all the free version is a great place for you to start, and it'll give you most of what you need. So let's download that and install it. So let's begin. If we double click on DaVinci Resolve, it will launch. Once launched, the first page you'll see when you open Resolve is a project manager. Now this is where you can manage existing projects, rename projects, and do a bunch of other things. All we need to do for our quick guide is either click on New Project or Untitled Project. Now you may be asking, what's the difference? Well, if you click on New Project, it will ask you to name your project before opening it, whereas Untitled Project will only ask you to name the project when you save it for the first time. We're going to do New Project and we're going to call it Demo. And there we go. So now that we have a project called Demo, we have the option of importing video clips, photos, music, sound effects, graphics. It's best to get in the habit of using the media page for this. After all, it's what it's designed to do. So let's find some media clips. Now I already have a film roll folder with the following 10 files, a mixture of MP3s, waves and MP4s, all created over the last couple of days. Now I could just drag them and drop them into the media page, or I could browse using the file structure on the left hand side. I'm going to choose the option of just dragging and dropping these, or you could just drag and drop the folder. So actually let's just drag and drop the folder. There we go. So now let's maximize this window, and now we can drag the clips we want into our media pool. So if I was to drag a background, the first thing that pops up is change project frame rate. This means that our video frame rate and that of our project are different. Without getting too technical, and we will cover this in another video, but for now we're just going to click change, as it's generally best to edit in the same frame rate as your footage. And now we'll drag the rest of our clips into the media pool. And there we go. While we're still in the media page, two references that you'll often hear are media pool and media browser. As indicated on the page, this is what they mean. Our media pool isn't taking up that much space as we don't have that many files. If we were to click on this icon, we can expand the size of our files. But once again, since we don't have that many files, I prefer the smaller view. There you go. And the same applies below. Again, I prefer the smaller view. Creating a timeline. The timeline is where you put your media in sequence to make a video. You can either use the cut page or the edit page. This is the cut page and this is the edit page. For simplicity, we will start with the edit page. The edit page consists of a bunch of windows and it's where all the video editing magic will happen. Here's a quick breakdown of the various screens on the edit page interface. We have the media pool where we find and organize our media. We have the source viewer where we can view our clips from the media pool. The timeline viewer, which plays the clips on our timeline to see our edits in action. We have the effects library. This accesses transactions, titles, video and effects that we can add in to our video. We have the inspector, top right, which reveals the settings of the clips and lets us change them like zoom, position. We have the mixer. This shows us our audio levels and lets us adjust the level for each track. Video editing is the process of creating a series of images, videos or photos put together on your timeline to tell a story. We are going to use some of our clips we have to make a short video. To do this, we need to add clips to our timeline. There are several ways we can do this, but we're going to use a simple method of drag and drop. So let's drag one of our video clips straight into the media pool. To preview it, we just click play. Now let's add some music and sound effects. Now audio lives at the bottom half of the timeline. Video's on top, audio's on the bottom. To add music or audio, we simply drag the audio clip onto the audio track below our video. So let's find one, sample one, and drag that down. There we go. Now as you can see, our audio track is bigger than our video track. So we're just going to shorten it. You can also cut it, but this is just us creating a simple intro. There we go. So we've got a video track and we've got an audio track. Our next step is to add titles and transitions. Now titles and transitions and other effects can add interest and story to our video. Be careful of overuse. Now titles and transitions are found in the effects library on the bottom left. So let's drag one and place it halfway across. So if we click on the one we've just dragged and dropped, we can change the basic title to My First Video. And that's it, we've created our first video. Our next step is to export it. So we go into the deliver page and here we can export it. This is also called rendering. The deliver page also shows you a preview of what will be exported, including our timeline, but we don't have to make any changes here. On the left side are the settings for exporting your video. You can use custom settings or a few presets. So let's pick YouTube. Let's fill in our file name and our location. Another good reason for choosing YouTube 1080p, it's a very good format for sharing videos online. So we've named our file, we just need it to add to the render queue and render all. And let DaVinci do its magic. Now that that's done, there's two elements that we haven't really touched upon. The first is cut page. The cut page is unique to DaVinci Resolve Video Editor and is designed for speedy editing and sifting through footage. We tended to use the edit page itself, and then you've got the Fusion page. Fusion is for visual effects and has been integrated in DaVinci Resolve. It's a program that allows you to do everything from green screen, tracking, masking to 3D work and particle effects. It's advanced, very powerful and very resource intensive, and I love it. So if you want an episode on Fusion, hit that subscribe button. Let's hit 100 subscribers and we will do an in-depth 30-minute video on Fusion. So today we've covered the core basics of editing in Resolve. We've only skimmed the surface. We also skipped a few obstacles. Still, I'm relatively confident that if you never edited it before in your life and you've downloaded Resolve to start, you should hit the ground running with this tutorial. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button as it really helps us out, and hit the subscribe button to be notified of when the next DaVinci Resolve video lands. Take care and thank you for watching.